G'day legends, and welcome back to Cooking with Perso. Now, forgive the high vis, I've had a mongrel of a week. I've just come home this week, it's Friday night for a long weekend. Absolute mongrel of a week on site, so I just want to cook a comfort food tonight. And probably my favourite comfort food, well, if it's not top three, it's definitely there. Spaghetti alla carbonara. Controversy with carbonara sometimes, but let's have a look. Down here, let's have a look at the ingredients you want for a normal carbonara. Here we go. We've got some cream, some bacon, some garlic, butter, mushrooms, some onion, maybe some olive oil. Put some white wine. Some of, if you ever watch Gordon Ramsay, loves his peas in his carbonara. So let's put a bit of those in. You know how to start this off? You want to wind up the old right arm and just go whoosh. Get rid of all those donkeys' business. Fair dinkum. Absolute rubbish. We can bastardise a Italian dish, us Westerners, Australia, Pommies, UK, Pommies, Americans, fair dinkum. Garbage. Absolute garbage. I want to get out of this high vis. I'm going to go upstairs, have a shower, have a tub, come back down. I'm going to show you how to cook a traditional carbonara the proper way. Geez, that's better. It's bloody cold tonight. So, anyway, now I've warmed myself up. Let's show you what goes into an actual carbonara, which is, you know, one of the most simple things you can cook on the planet. You got guanciale, which I'll talk about in a minute, pecorino romano, pasta, eggs, black pepper, and that is it. So, let's have a gander. Alright, so let's get this carbonara happening. And for anyone that doesn't realise, guanciale, let's have a look. This is guanciale. Now, it's a pork cheek. It's cured. It's nothing like bacon. It's cured. Bacon smoked. You can't substitute it really. It's guanciale. Now, this little part here, the skin, it's really not good for much, so you can slice that off. If you to make a plain ham soup or something like that, you can throw that into the mix or whatever, but yeah, the skin's pretty tough. There's not really much chop. You get on the other side, you got the little pepper bits in it, that's all great. So this is what you want to do for carbonara. Slice the guanciale and then slice it into battens. So you're going through thin slices, then turn them over. These ones. Those buttons. Quite a lot of fat in these, so which is why you're going to put them into a pan without any oil at all, and that's just going to cook down and render. That's the guanciale. This is the guanciale that's going in. So straight into the pan with no oil, because the fat out of that is going to render down nicely, and some of that fat is what we're going to use in, well, part of the carbonara sauce. But in the interim, you just want that to sit there really on a low heat, render down nice and slow. You do, and you get some crispiness to all this, but you just want it to render slowly, and that fat out slowly, slowly, slowly. Alrighty, next into this carbonara is eggs. So we're going to take one whole egg, and we'll probably do, well, the serve we're going to do couple of egg yolks. Now, we're talking about eggs. You got to have the best quality of eggs. These are Farmer Rod. I don't know who Farmer Rod is, but I get my eggs from Harris Farm. 1,250 hens per hectare. Yeah, that's more than free range passed eggs. The point is, get quality eggs. That is it. All right. So now, alrighty. So the two biggest components to a traditional carbonara, the pecorino romano and the eggs. So let's show you how we're going to get the pecorino romano. We're going to shave it through a box grater, and then we're going to mix it in with the eggs and the egg yolk. So let's have a look. Straight in, pecorino romano. Oh, it's the best cheese ever. Straight on the box grater. Pretty simple, not much doing here. Not much doing at all. You just need to grate it away, get the whole thing happening. Alrighty, so, well, you can see there, let's just get a little bit more down there. That's our pecorino romano. It's going to go in. Now we're going to do the eggs. Now, whereabouts are we with eggs? Let's have a little bit of a turn up there. Eggs. Get one full egg. Down in with that bad boy. And the other ones we're just going to go in with 2 egg yolks. So, crack again. One egg yolk. Two egg yolk. Save those whites for later. So we'll just whip these bad boys together for a bit. It's going to go over crazy. And then we're going to add the cheese to this, because this is what's going to make the cream for the carbonara sauce. This is what we're going to get all in. Puss. That. That's it. Let's mix that together. This is what's going to make the creamy carbonara without cream, obviously. So you see there, that's pecorino romano and the eggs all whisked together nicely. Now let's go and have a look at what's going on over the other side of the stove. So this is where the business is happening, and that's bubbling away. Let's get some spaghetti in there, shall we? Here we go. Now there's a little bit of salt in that, which I haven't put in yet. I'm about to do now. Always salt your pasta, but when we're cooking carbonara, when you've got guanciale and pecorino romano, there's quite a lot of salt in both the guanciale and the pecorino romano. So you don't want to go too heavy with the salt. So it's a little bit of salt. And those bad boys in there. In you go. In you go. Lovely. That's off the heat now. See, the old guanciale's cooked away, and we didn't put any oil in that, but see, it's rendered down enough. So that's almost go time. Alrighty, here we go. We're looking at here with the pole staff. That's ready. Go in the pan. in she goes. Turn that off, turn that off. Bring it over. Here we go at the back, here we go at the front. Yeah, so suddenly turn that in, see what's going on. So we put a bit of the spaghetti and the guanciale in there, we're going in. The pepperoni romano and the egg mix. We're going to go in with a little bit of pasta water. Black pepper. In she goes. Pasta water with it. 1 and 2. Pasta waters. That is bloody beautiful, eh? Look how creamy it is. Look how creamy it is. Look. Uss, uss, uss. That is bloody beautiful. Carbonara. Just do a little bit more pasta water. There we go. A little bit. I might go one more actually. A little bit more pasta water. There we go. So look at that. Look at that. That is just something else.